All Saints by K.D. Miller is a collection of linked stories that are centered around a struggling urban church called All Saints.
It's not a churchy book, it's not a religious book, but certainly those things come into it. Some of the stories are situated in the church. In other stories, the church is barely mentioned.
Within this group of stories, there are a myriad of interesting and memorable characters. However, two of these really make an impression.
Alice is most famous for having, as a grade 2 teacher, served lemonade laced with foxglove to her grade 2 class. Foxglove is the source of digitalis, and she's been in an institution for the criminally insane ever since. Her connection to All Saints is she once taught Sunday school there. And Simon, who is the rector of All Saints, the priest who runs it and keeps it going in spite of lack of money, dwindling congregation and everything. People really relate to him. Simon hadn't felt much of anything in months. His body had become a thing to feed and wash and clothe. It got him wherever he had to be and anchored his floating mind. Then Kelly said what she did about them breathing on the sculpture and making it move. He took a step away from her, turned and headed for his desk. "Do you mind if we get started?" Even to himself, he sounded abrupt. "I've quite a day ahead of me." A few hours later, he lied to her and stole her sweater.
Simon, the rector of All Saints, is dealing with spirituality in a secular age and must be open to people who take the Bible literally, as well as those who are after the spiritual flavor of the month.
They wander into All Saints for all kinds of reasons. It wasn't my intention to sell the church in a positive light, but what I would like to do is sell it in a human light. These are people. And they're the same as anyone else, and a church, among other things, is a room full of people. So they're going to be there for all different reasons. They're going to be all different kinds of people, and they are human.